Sue from Snake River Stamping. Welcome to my craft room today and for the fun cards that we're going to make today. Oh, my microphone. What is it doing? I don't know. Things are, I was trying to fix my microphones and I probably messed something up, so I'm really hoping that you can hear me today. Anyway, welcome today. I have a couple really fun faux step fold cards for you today that are really easy step fold cards to do. Step fold cards can be difficult if you do all the fancy cutting. We're not going to do the fancy cutting today. We're going to do the easy cutting today. So I hope that that you find them something that you can use. You can use them with any stamps and ink and paper that you have. I'm going to share with Impressions of Bloom today that I've shared before, but I just love this paper package, and I'm actually using that paper for my July card kits that I'm giving away for free for your orders in July. So today is the last day of the sweet sale, and that means you can order one suite and get the second one 50% off, or any item in a suite and get that item 50% off, that second item. And you do want to be strategic in how you order, that you order comparably priced items, and I'll share that a little bit more about that in just a moment. I'm going to switch my camera down, make a couple of announcements, and share some things with you about what we're going to do today. There we go. So just a reminder about my June specials. Remember, any order $20 or more, you start earning your own Stampin' Rewards, and you can stack them up. And I've been stacking mine up, and I actually got an order. I just placed an order, and most of it was free. I think I paid shipping and tax. That was all I paid. And so all of the items in it, I had enough Stampin' Rewards to pay for all the items that I ordered, which was, you know, I love it that I get those. For a $40 order, you get, of course, your Stampin' Rewards. You get card kits. And the card kits that I am mailing for this month, they look like this. This is using the Impressions of Bloom, and I used a couple other ones as examples in these card kits, but they're using the Impressions of Bloom and the coordinating dies. I cannot stamp for you. I can do all the cutting. I can even cut these flowers for you. I just can't stamp because these flowers are stamped and cut, but I can cut these flowers for you in your kit. Okay. Oh wait, excuse me. This is, I'm sorry. Back it up. This is my July kit. Okay, this is my July kit starting tomorrow. If you order tomorrow, this is my July kit. I should look at what I write down, shouldn't I? Yeah, this is my July kit starting tomorrow, and I did this kit last week, last Monday. If you want to watch the examples for that. So this is my July kit. And now for my June kit that is through today is this one. See, it's labeled June even, so that I don't forget. Yes, this is my June kit for the cards using these two fun folds. This is a joy fold card, this one and this one, and I send you the little Velcro dots and everything. And then there's this one. Yes, this is my June kit. that is good through today's order, and of course with the suite of products sale that's going on through the end of today. Okay, so those are your card kits. You get 2 of each design. You get your Stampin' Rewards, and you get a PDF. The PDF is for this card. Couldn't find this for the longest time. And I found where I put it in the safe place. So this is the card that I have a PDF for. And again, you can use any stamps and paper that you want. It's just a very simple card sketch design with all the measurements and directions to do that. So you'll get that PDF. It's 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4 pages long with pictures on how to do it. So that's the PDF that's coming this month. If you do a $50 order, you get the card kits, and then I add some gems. And I'm doing the strawberry slush gems this month. Yeah, I'm doing the strawberry slush gems this month, and they're beautiful. I don't see them laying out here right now, but those are the gems that are coming. For a $60 order, you get the card kits, the gems, and you get a sheet of dimensionals of your choice. And you can choose the mini dimensionals or the regular dimensionals. On the regular dimensionals, there are 100 dimensionals on a sheet. And I send you 1 sheet, not a whole package, but a 1 sheet. There are 100 dimensionals, and on the minis, there's 240 dimensionals on that sheet. Okay, so you get one or the other. You can choose which one you want. And of course you get the gems, and you get the PDFs for all of these things. And for a $60 order in June, I have an extra embossing folder that I accidentally ordered in one of my sweet things that I ordered. And so this is the Pressed Flowers embossing folder. Okay, and if I get a $60 order from you by tonight, a qualifying order, then I will put your name in the hat for this embossing folder, and someone will win this folder, and I'll send it to you for free. I'm going to draw next Monday my winners, because it does take a few days. If you placed an order this afternoon or this evening, I won't get notified about that for a few days that you placed a qualifying order. So I want to wait for those orders to come in, and so I can get everybody's name in the hat to possibly win this brand new embossing folder in the package. And I used that folder today on one of my cards. So maybe you would like to have a free embossing folder. Okay, set these things to the side. I'm done with that. You can order my card kits. If you would like the June or the July, whichever one, card kits, you can order them for $25. And I'll do all the same stuff. I still can't stamp for you, but I will do all the cutting and everything and send you a card kit. If you just want to avoid all of this and just have a card kit, you can order one from me. Just email me. My email, if you're on YouTube, it's below me. If you're on Facebook, it is above me. And my contact information, you can text me, you can email me. It's better if it's in writing, because then I can keep track of it a little better versus a phone call. But if you would like to order a card kit, you can do that. Okay? Alrighty. Don't forget Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin for June closes on July 10th. You have to order by the 10th of the month. So June's Paper Pumpkin, they close July 10th. You get it about July 20th, 21st. Okay, about 10 days later or so. and so forth. So July's paper pumpkin, you have to order that by August 10th, etc. So this one's July with the strawberries. In August, it's farmhouse florals, and in September, it's fall for toile. Um, so it'll be something to do with fall. So those are the upcoming paper pumpkins, and it's a subscription service. And you can pause it, you can cancel it anytime you want. You know, you're in complete control of Paper Pumpkin, and I have a link also below or above me, depending on where you're watching from, if you would like to do Paper Pumpkin. And just a reminder about today is the last day of the sweet sale. You can order a suite, but you can order individual items in a suite. It's just you want to, on each order, you want to keep things kind of the same price. So if you order a suite, then order the second suite in that order. Don't put an order for a suite and then order some paper or something else, because they will take the lowest priced item. So if you're going to order paper or ribbons or something, put that in a separate order. Keep your suites or your bundles in the same order. A suite order, a bundle order, a stamp order, whatever you're going to do. As long as it's part of a suite, you can get the second item 50% off through the end of today. Okay, don't forget if you're a scrapbooker, if you would like to do their virtual album retreat, which is July 16th through the 18th, you can order that. It's an entire year of scrapbooking, and once you order this, you have access to the videos and everything, like forever. So, and then they send you all the stuff, and it's a lot of stuff. You'll have a lot of stuff left over, and you can make it for all the months. These are my measurements for today. I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. This is the paper package I'm going to use today. This is called Floral Impressions 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, and you get 2 of each sheet of paper. This is one of them. This is probably my favorite one, with the misty moonlight and the purpley colors. And on the back is, it's really hard to see on the camera, but it's an old olive stripe. The front of these papers have all the really pretty patterns, and I'm going to use this one today with the daisies. And there's this floral pattern. There's a fern with some flowers pattern. And then there's this one. So there's 5 of them. And you get 2 of each, so you get 10 pieces. And then on the back are all the more subtle, which are really, really good for backgrounds. Really, really good for backgrounds on these. And we'll use one of those today too. So that brings me to today's, I'm gonna, like I said, I typed up the measurements, so I mean you can write them down as I go, because I always write them on my cards. But if you want to wait till I'm done, I will show you, and you can take a screenshot of the measurements, and I have some alternates to share with you today. So this is the first one we're going to do today. This is a faux step fold. They go like this, they stand up. They have a little, as it's called, a step fold, and you open it up inside where you write. You can stamp a greeting. I just stamped some images in mine, but they're not as difficult as they look. Now I did use on this step fold, I used Cheerful Daisies. The stamp set is not available, but the dies are available and they're on sale right now for only $17. They're half price. They're only $17. So if you would like the dies, they're linked below. And they go with this set pretty good because these are daisies and these are daisies, you know. So I thought these looked really cute together, and you know, who can resist something that's on sale, right? So I'm going to show you how I used these daisies to cut this and make this step fold for you today. So here's your measurements. You can either write them down, you can wait till I put my typed ones up at the end. It's up to you. I'm trying to keep track of all of mine stuck to the paper. Okay, so we're going to start with pecan pie. It's 4 1/4 by 11, and it is scored at 1 inch, 2 inches, and 6 1/2 inches. And this is your card base. And you're going to do an accordion fold. This is the main part of it, this pecan pie. And you just do an accordion fold, just like that, to make your card base. Now the second part is the tint. And that's this little part right here, the tint. And this is 2 1/2 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2 inches. And you're just going to fold that in half for your tint. I'm going to put some things on that. Then this is for my envelope flap, so hopefully I don't forget to do that. If you cut a piece of your DSP 2 1/4 by 6 inches and then trim it a little bit, turn it upside down and trim it, you can have a really pretty flap. In fact, just so I won't forget it, I'm going to do that right now, because I always forget to show you about envelope flaps. And what I do is I lay my envelope flat, and I put some glue or tape right on the flap. And then I line it up, because I don't want it to hit that fold, but right beside that fold. And I just press that down, and I turn it over. I take my snips, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to trim, because this is the DSP that I'm using to make this card today. So now my envelope, and I usually stamp also something on the front of my envelope so that, you know, no naked envelope type thing. I think people just love to get mail that they definitely know is not a bill or an advertisement. It's something fun in the mail. So you just trim it off, and then you have the pretty envelope. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's really cute. I'll turn my camera down just a little bit. There we go. So that's my envelope. So I didn't forget this week because I did it first. All right, so envelope. Back to the card. All right, pieces and parts. Now I did do all the die cutting first, but I wanted to show you what I did with this die cutting. You'll need a piece of crushed curry that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you can die cut the bottom of the daisies out of this piece. It'll be plenty to cut the daisies out, and they're actually all one piece, which makes it super simple to to die cut the daisies on this 4.5 by 5.5, 4 1/4 by 5.5 piece. And they just fit on here really easy. You'll have extra. You can like move it down so you can have a lot of extra, whatever. But you die cut the daisies. I die cut mine like this, and I get my daisies like this, running it through my die cutter. And just see how they came right out of here. Okay. You die cut your daisies. Then you need a piece of pecan pie, 4 1/4 by 5.5. You're going to do the daisy tops and the branches out of this, and it will look like that because you need several pieces, but you can run it all at one time.